My next guest is a man who has said of himself, more of my life has been spent as a broken-down failure than as a rich man, and not many people know that. His first acting role was as Baron Fitznoodle in Cinderella, and not many people know that. Fortunately, everyone knows Michael Caine. Can you remember the moment when you said to yourself, "Hi, diddly-dee, an actor's life for me"?
Yeah, I was 10 years old, and I was playing Baron Fitznoodle in Cinderella, and I went on, and I got a lot of laughs, and a local MP gave me 5 shillings as the best act of the evening, and I came off and I found my flies were undone. And ever since then, just before I come on, as I just did, I always go like that, just to make sure that my flies are not under.
Yes. Are you all right, Steve? You've checked?
Yes, I did before.
Good, that's lovely.
You get a bigger laugh now.
Yes. Were there any memorable performances from those days, apart from Baron Fitznoodle, of course?
Yeah, I was in Carol Capek's Rossum's Universal Robots as a robot. And the critics said I was very convincing.
Like Sue, and you know, Sue worked quite a long time before she got success. Steve has come pretty early too, but you had a long slog. Looking back, do the lean times seem as hard in retrospect?
Yeah, they seem very hard, as a matter of fact. But and the thing you think of when you make any success is how you survive them. And I suppose the way you survive them is that you didn't know anything else. You didn't know any better. Because if you start at the bottom, there's nowhere to go down. And so you don't know. The worst thing would be to go backwards and suddenly go broke. I mean, if I went broke, I'd start working all over again, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zulu was a landmark in your career, and Steve, you saw that as a little boy, didn't you?
Yes,
Yeah, everybody saw that as a little boy.
my first film went to.
Yeah.
But you had plenty of television experience before that.
I did 157 TV plays, yeah, for different shows, like from Dixon and Doc Green right through to long plays, really long plays.
Those plays that you did, they were live. Now, was that a lot of fun?
No, it's murder. Live television is dreadful because what you used to have like a Velcro suit, you know, the stuff that you join together, and you'd have a suit and you'd be standing in front of a camera, and the girl would be saying to you, you'd be going to prison for 5 years, and she'd be crying and say, "It's all right, darling," you know, and then they say, "Cut." And they rip the whole suit off, and you've got another suit on, and you come in, you're coming out, you know, and you look all different. And it's in the same shot.
What's
They
the
used to
most...
literally just rip a suit off you.
What's the most...
I was very thin then, so I could wear 2 suits.
What's the most awful memory of that kind of play, where things went really bad?
I was playing in a play called The Lark, and I was playing Boudouce the Guard, who was supposed to take Joan of Arc to see the Dauphin in Paris to be sentenced to death. And the BBC had a new camera from America, which I now know they didn't know how to work. And I had to leave through an arch, you know, in a medieval castle. And as I left, this great big camera came right into the arch. So Joan of Arc and I jumped out of the window. She committed suicide. She didn't die at the stake.
What, about 80 feet up?
Yeah, it was about 80 feet. It was a tower. We just went straight out the window.